Hello. This is day 2 of our Air Force One text. Of course, this is informational text for our Unit 3 test review. What we're doing today is we will use the passage Air Force One from yesterday to answer questions number 3 through 16 on slides 2 through 5. You will fill in and write a summary of Air Force One on slide 7. And then you may read when you are finished with this, or if you need to work on other work, you can do that as well. So, looking at slide 2, starting with number 3, what is the main idea of paragraph 1? And remember that main idea is mostly about what it is mostly about. It's called the central thought. And then 4 is what actually is Air Force One. So you're going to, again, go back into the text from yesterday. So you will go back into Unit 3, Day 1, and you can read the passage, and if you need to go through and find the things that you highlighted from the day before, and that should help you with your questions that you're answering today. You're also going to answer, why does the author include the picture about paragraph 3? So you'll go back into why do authors include paragraphs in informational text? How does the author organize paragraph 3? And we're talking about a text pattern, what text pattern is used, right? Keywords, and we've been looking at organizational text structures and text patterns the last few days in class. Based on paragraph 4, what is unique about Air Force One? Why did the U.S. government feel that these types of things were necessary? Number 8 is, why did the author include paragraph 5? 9, what is the main idea of paragraph 6? And we're talking about main idea of so when you're talking about main idea, you're talking about what is the overall main concept that the author is trying to tell you in that paragraph. Oftentimes we find main idea in the first sentence, but not always. Number 10, why do you think presidents are more relaxed on Air Force One? And that's an opinion question, but there should be enough information provided in the text to answer that question. And then what is number 11 is, what is the definition of candid in paragraph 7? And you will use a dictionary and context clues to figure that out. What are paragraphs 8 and 9? How are paragraphs 8 and 9 organized? And then we're looking at text pattern, what text pattern is used, and you're going to write the keywords. 13 is compare and contrast. President Nixon, President Reagan, and President Clinton. Compare how they are alike and contrast how they are different. 14, what is the definition of tranquil in paragraph 10? You will use a dictionary and context clues here. 15, why did the author use the heading revealing character for this section? So when you look at, just go in and look at and give me like text evidence on why the author used revealing character. And then 16, why did the author include the picture of President Obama, and how does that relate to what's going on in the text? So that would be our questions. You answer those. And then once you're finished answering those, you will write a summary. Now the summary of Air Force One, remember the summary includes beginning, middle, and end. On the next slide, you will fill in the boxes with details from the text. Write a short summary of Air Force One. Remember to use correct capitalization, punctuation, spelling, and grammar. So if we go over here, what's the main idea? And so that's the main idea of the entire paragraph, and the entire, that's the main idea of the entire story, not just a paragraph. So what's the main idea of the entire story? What's some supporting details? And these sort of things happen usually in the middle of the story. So the beginning of the text usually gives us our main idea. Then we have supporting details. Those things usually happen in the middle of the text. And then our concluding sentence, of course, is our end, which brings us to summary, is always including beginning, middle, and end. And then we have nonfiction summary. You're going to write a 3 to 5 sentence summary following your notes from the left over here. And you will write this in complete sentences, and remember to use capitalization, punctuation, grammar, etc. And here's your checkoff list. Thank you. And you will turn this in when you're finished.